Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Dowd.
And I'm Sarah Hagan.
And this is what's happening in the Hamptons. Today we're at Oriole Farm, 31 Manhasset Road in Deering Harbor Village on Shelter Island. This historic sprawling estate sits on nearly 16 picturesque acres. Nestled behind century-old Copper Beech hedge, this home beautifully blends the old with the new. Featuring a 5,000 square foot home, 55-foot pool, and meticulously restored greenhouse, there's also a renovated barn, zen garden, and room for tennis. This pristine example of privacy and luxury is exclusively listed with Penelope Moore. Today we are joined by Kelly Bensimon. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks, guys.
We're happy you're here. So the Hamptons is really special to you. You've been coming out here since you were 16. What is it that draws you to this place?
Sarah, I love the Hamptons so much. I know that people are like, I love the Hamptons. No, I am in love with the Hamptons. Yeah, I've been coming here since I was 16. You know, when I was a model, we used to always come out here for shoots because the light is so incredible. When they always say like the artist came here, the actual light is really, really incredible. So there's always a lot of fashion shoots that go on here. And as a result, I spent so much time, and it kind of reminded me of the Midwest. I'm from Rockford, Illinois, but we spent a lot of time in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. And that whole kind of like summer sailing, you know, fun vacation destination vibe is something that I, was really, really looking for because I've been modeling and traveling all over the place. And I'm like, where can I actually start to go and relax? And the Hamptons has just been that kind of place.
So what do you like to do while you're out here?
I like to do everything. First of all, hanging out with you guys here
Right,
at Shelter
thank you,
Island.
yeah.
This is so much fun. I obviously love to ride, so coming out here and going riding, and the food is so good. Duryea's now is incredible. Moby's is so much fun. Obviously, Sunset Beach, the food here is incredible. The rosé at Wolfer is so amazing. I mean, there's just literally whatever you want to do out here, you can.
Tell us about the books that you have here.
So I wrote one of my first books that I ever wrote was with Asselin called In the Spirit of the Hamptons, and that was actually created out of this column that I wrote for Hamptons magazine. So that was the first magazine I ever wrote for, was Hamptons. And I wrote this column called In the Spirit of to kind of bridge the gap between New York and the Hamptons. Because people were like, oh, New York is so chic and the Hamptons is so country. I'm like, well, the Hamptons is really chic too. So I created this column to really bridge that gap. And it was very successful, and I decided to write my first book about the Hamptons just because it's this epic vacation destination that nobody really, really knew why. They're like, we come out here, we're having fun, we're in this rental house, meeting all these cute guys with a lot of fast cars. I'm like, but there's a lot more to it than that.
So author, TV personality, what are you working on now?
So now I am working with Warburg Realty in New York City, and I'm also working with Saunders out here in the Hamptons to, help sell and promote the most beautiful homes in the world.
So I find that each town has its own personality. Of Shelter Island has different personality from Sag Harbor. What was the vibe when you drove over here, took the ferry across, and came over today?
I mean, today even, I was doing a Snapchat when I was just showing everyone what Shelter Island looks like. And, it's like the vibrant color of the water coupled with, the ferry. And then you just like go on to Shelter Island and immediately you just go, huh. And I don't even, it was just organic. I mean, it just happened. It was just a natural thing for me to just be like, okay, now I'm in Shelter Island.
And that's the vacation vibe you want.
That is the vacation vibe you want.
Kelly, thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it. And to see more on this listing and all our listings, be sure to check out Saunders.com.
That's what's happening in the Hamptons.
See you guys later.